Israel says it has prepared offensive and defensive measures after Iran launched hundreds of drones and missiles directly toward Israeli territory in an unprecedented weekend attack. The Israeli Defense Forces say most of the weapons were intercepted, but in a phone call with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, CBS News has learned that President Biden told Netanyahu that the U.S. would not participate in a retaliatory strike on Iran. Also this morning, we are hearing from the Consul General of Israel in Miami following Iran's attack on Israel, and he says Iran will be held accountable.
We also caught up with travelers who made it on that last flight out of Israel as Iran sent hundreds of missiles and drones into the country. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister joins us from Miami International Airport with reaction.
The people we spoke to who traveled from Israel back here to South Florida this weekend tell us they're relieved and they're grateful to be back. And although Israel and its allies intercepted a majority of those missiles, they say the attack was unprecedented, and now the country is weighing its options on how to respond. Landing back in South Florida was nothing short of surreal for travelers coming from Israel.
It felt a little bit like getting the last chopper out of Nam.
I was like, I'm in a bloody movie.
According to Israeli officials, Iran launched hundreds of ballistic missiles and drones into Israel during a 5-hour attack. But they say that 99% of the projectiles were intercepted.
This is astonishing. This is mind-blowing. This is unprecedented.
Travelers who landed at MIA Sunday say they caught the last flight out of Israel as Iran began its attack.
The whole plane was like really intense. People trying to figure out what's going on. It was a really, really surreal situation.
Israeli officials reported minor damage to a military base and said a 10-year-old girl was severely injured by shrapnel, but there were no known casualties. In Tehran, crowds celebrated Iran's first ever direct attack on Israel. Iran's leader previously vowed to retaliate after a strike on Iran's consulate in Syria earlier this month that killed 7 military officials. Now, Israeli officials say they're deciding on next steps.
The fact that we managed to defend ourselves does not mean that they will not try again, and does not mean that they should not be held accountable.
On Monday, there will be a press conference at the Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport to discuss new flights that are going to travel from South Florida to Tel Aviv twice a week. And also on Monday afternoon, there's going to be a protest in support of Palestinians happening in Miami. But for now, reporting from the Miami International Airport, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.